Indonesia selalu punya cara untuk membuat orang jatuh cinta. Bukan hanya orang dari negara jauh di Eropa atau Amerika, tapi juga dari negara tetangga yang secara geografis sangat dekat, yaitu Australia. Dalam beberapa tahun terakhir, semakin banyak warga Australia yang merasakan bahwa hidup di Indonesia ternyata jauh lebih manusiawi dibandingkan hidup di negara mereka sendiri. Bagi banyak orang Australia, kesan pertama saat tiba di Indonesia hampir selalu sama. Hangat, hidup, dan penuh warna. Indonesia bukan sekedar tempat liburan murah atau destinasi tropis, tetapi sebuah negara yang menawarkan suasana kehidupan yang terasa lebih ringan, lebih dekat antar manusia, dan lebih mudah dinikmati sehari-hari.
I don't know how people can live in Australia and think that that's a good life. Like, I'm in Bali right now. I just bought all these oysters for the equivalent of like $9. I've got a coconut here, which was $1. I'm literally on this rooftop, like looking at the ocean, relaxing. It's like you don't have this life anywhere else but in Bali. Like if you're in Australia, you just can't have the same quality of life. Like it's just so much better living abroad. Like you literally can make just as much money, live in an amazing country like this, spend not even half the amount that you would in Australia, and just live such a good lifestyle.
It is nearly my 2-month anniversary of moving countries, so I thought I would tell you guys everything I love about living in Indonesia. We've had a rocky start. I love being able to take a bike everywhere. There is just something so liberating about plugging my earphones in and getting on a bike to go to uni. Or even the grocery shop. I live in Surabaya. The cafe culture is insane. There are coffee shops everywhere and they are always so cool. They have cool drinks, they're affordable. It's just the best. The price of food here is so cheap. I can frequently go out for dinner and it will cost me anywhere between $3 and $7. Groceries here are low-key expensive in comparison to the price of eating out, so it's kind of like we eat out a lot. It's so easy to get medicine here. I've been sick all week and getting medicine has been so easy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but for me right now, it is a great thing. On the topic of medicines, most medicines, like the ones you can buy like from like a shopping shelf, like your standard cold and flu and stuff, is so cheap here. Oh my god. I got like travel medicine for like $2, cold and flu for like 30 cents. Like it is crazy. And it's so effective. I don't know if this is just my uni here, but here, like uni lecturers create group chats on WhatsApp and they communicate with their students on WhatsApp, and it is so easy to just text your teacher when you have a question instead of having to like send an email or log into discussion boards, and I fucking love it. Like I don't know how I'm gonna go back to not WhatsApping my teachers. The people here are so helpful and kind. They will do anything they can to make you happier, more comfortable. Actually, I had to make an Indonesian bank account the other day and I had no idea how to do it. She actually took time out of her day to come with me to make a bank account. She did not need to do that, and that is just like so kind, so helpful. I would have been so lost without her, so like I'm so grateful. Australia could fucking never. We are way too selfish. It's honestly amazing to see. The cost of beauty treatments in Surabaya is actually insane. I got lash extensions and my toes done. It cost me 22 Australian dollars and they literally slayed. What the fuck? My nails, this cost $16. Like, all of my beauty treatments here combined is like less than one beauty treatment at home.
Biaya hidup yang lebih rendah membuat banyak bule Australia merasa kalau Indonesia jauh lebih manusiawi daripada negaranya. Australia adalah salah satu negara dengan biaya hidup tertinggi di dunia. Harga makanan, transportasi, akomodasi, obat-obatan hingga layanan dasar dapat menguras dompet dengan cepat. Sementara di Indonesia merupakan kebalikannya. Maka jangan heran kalau ada banyak bule Australia yang ngeluh dengan kondisi tersebut.
I remember when I came to Australia 17 years ago, life was easy. Making money was not impossible. Now everything is difficult, everything is expensive, and it's really hard to make it to the end of the month. I'm a single mother, and let me tell you, that's not easy. I am wondering, where is Australia gonna go this way? Are we trying to emulate America? Are we gonna become like them? Where are we heading to?
I think renting in Sydney is enough to make any mentally stable person lose it.
We moved into our apartment in January. It's been a shit show the entire time. My neighbours' children literally beat on the walls and scream. The soundproofing is terrible. There's construction right outside our building 6 days a week, starting at 7 o'clock. We're breaking our lease. We found a new place. The Property manager was like not willing to budge on the break lease fee. That's fine, it's a week's rent, I'll eat it. But now he wants us to pay a water invoice that doesn't exist. And in New South Wales, you don't have to pay it if they don't provide you a legal water bill. And I told him that, and he said, well, that's fine, I'll just hold your bond until the water bill's here. It's nearly $3,000 that he just wants to keep over a water usage bill that's going to be probably like $30. The system that we've created in this country where renters are basically seen as less than actual human beings is disgusting and exhausting, and I'm sick of it. I'm really excited to move. I hope our next place is better.
Bisa terlihat dalam video, rumah dan apartemen memiliki harga yang tidak terjangkau bagi banyak orang bahkan kelas menengah. Sewa rumah naik drastis dalam beberapa tahun terakhir, sehingga banyak keluarga harus bekerja keras hanya agar tidak pindah ke daerah yang jauh lebih terpencil. Harga makanan pun sangat tinggi. Seseorang bisa menghabiskan belasan hingga puluhan dolar hanya untuk makan sederhana di luar. Bahkan bahan makanan di supermarket pun relatif mahal, menyebabkan banyak orang harus menyesuaikan pengeluaran secara ketat. Dan lebih dari itu, tidak hanya soal biaya hidup, kehidupan sosial juga membuat banyak orang di sana cukup muak. Kita semua tahu, sama seperti negara barat, masyarakat Australia lebih individualis, yang berarti perhatian pada kehidupan pribadi sangat tinggi. Namun bagi sebagian orang, budaya individualis berlebihan justru membuat hubungan sosial terasa kering. Mereka merindukan sentuhan manusia, senyuman, perhatian, dan solidaritas yang ditemukan dengan mudah di Indonesia. Maka bukanlah sebuah hal yang berlebihan kalau boleh merasa Indonesia sudah seperti negara yang turun dari surga. Indonesia punya segalanya, mulai dari biaya hidup hingga kehidupan sosialnya. Semua begitu indah di mata dunia.